Oh shit. Inside of this forest is my forest cabin, where I spend a lot of time with myself or with the kids. And we had winter the last week or 2 weeks. And normally we don't have too much snow here in Germany. Usually we only have a few centimeters and in the next day it's melted. But a week and a half ago we had overnight around 40 centimeters snow fallen, fresh snow, and I was not able to drive or walk into this forest because it was it was very dangerous. Fallen tree crowns, fallen branches, complete fallen trees with the roots, so I was not able to walk in. But the worst thing is that I have their wildlife track cameras at my forest cabin. And normally they send me photos or videos, and if I want that they send something, I just can click in the app and they will send me an actual video. But nothing. It's like that. There is no connection. I am not able to do anything. And my forest neighbor was inside when the snow was so heavy and sent me a few photos of the area where the forest cabin is inside. And it looked really worse. So now we go inside of the forest and check out how massive the damage is and if my cabin is still there or it's complete damage, destroyed. I have a worse feeling. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this pine tree crown. It's broke down, and let's see if we come far enough, high enough. Here. From here it is. And now you can imagine what energy there is behind when this crown falls down from this hay at the ground. Way too much dangerous to go inside of in the forest with so heavy snow. Everything what's laying down at the ground there are fallen tree crowns. And so I don't dramatic anything, it's full. It's all full of them. This spruce tree is simply broken, like it's a small wooden part. And this here is complete fallen with the roots. This is also a spruce tree. And there behind is laying a pine tree crown with such an size. Imagine you sleep in the woods and when you go into the bed in the night you think, oh beautiful, it starts to snow, and you woke up in the early morning because a crown like this falls beside you at the ground. And you can do nothing, only leave all your stuff behind and just run straight out of the woods because there is nothing where you can be safe. The only area where you can be safe is an area with small trees, with planted trees. But when there are growing spruce trees like this around with such a hay, you have to have a very big area that it's not possible that such a tree falls directly in the field. So I know it is bad because I saw the pictures and the videos, but see it with your own eyes, it's a complete other dimension. So you cannot really imagine it till you see it at yourself. So on top, water, better? No. On top, to the destroying everywhere, there is now, when I walk deeper into the forest, fog everywhere, which makes such a spooky atmosphere. So they are working all around because they have to bring the street clear and free of branches again, because this forest has many different owners, and the one who has his area in the middle of the wood cannot do anything till the others clear the road, so a lot of work. And I saw a deer close before, and deer is a very good point because it's important to know for dog owners that deers, special deers, have they are in the low motors over the winter months. They lower everything inside their body that it works slower, and they need not so much energy because they don't have too much to eat. That means that if you have a dog and you cannot call the dog directly back to you, or the dog runs away, that you cannot see what he does, have your dog at the leash, because something like this can kill deers if dogs would run after them because they don't have too much energy in the winter months. And when I drive to the end of the forest a few days ago, where I thought, oh, it would be nice to spend a night with the kids in the forest cabin when it snows, what a silly idea, I found a dead deer outside at the field. It was completely frozen. I make a video scene about it and I will show you. I don't know what happened with this deer. It was not shot. It has also no injuries. The nights were very cold with -40, -80 degrees, but it's not a temperature where deers normally died because of the coldness. Maybe it was ill or old, or a dog hunt them. So this is what I want to say. You be careful with your dogs, please. It's a rough and hard time for the wildlife in the winter months, especially when there's a lot of snow. The snow is away and now we have lakes in the woods. If I would tell you this is not a forest, it's a moor, you will also believe me. Oh, super. Ja, Eka, du hast es leichter. So it's fine. So, we are coming closer to the cabin. The last part of the walk is off the road, so there's no road to the cabin. And you can mean that it... No, mean is not English. Mean is another word in English. You can think that it's not so massive here, the snow damage. But my forest neighbor told me, as he sent me the photos and videos, that the area around the first cabin is the worst part that he saw in the whole forest. So I don't want to be too positive. Oh my gosh, it's really hard to believe. Here, exactly here, is the area where I park my car when I spend time at the cabin. Exactly at this spot, where now lay one, with the small one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees. Exactly here would stand my car. Unbelievable if I would not watch the weather and would go outside with the kids to spend the night there and wake up and my car is completely destroyed. Or if I would park there and not back there where I park normally, it would not be destroyed, but I would be unable to drive out because the road is full of trees. But a question that really does not make sense to me is, so here in this part of South Bavaria, we don't have often so much snow like this. Often it snows in the night, a few centimeters, and in the morning it's complete away. But in other parts of Germany, like the Black Forest, or in Sweden or Norway, they also have spruce and pine trees. But I never heard that they have such a damage after it snows. Or is it just that they have so much wood that it doesn't make sense to tell anybody about it? So we don't have. Bavaria is the part in Germany where we have the most forests in Germany. But of course, it's nothing against Sweden or Norway. So are our trees not strong enough to survive a winter with a lot of snow? Because they don't know snow in this size? Or grow the trees in Norway or Sweden in a other direction? I have no idea, but maybe you can give me the answer. Is something like this also normal in Sweden or Norway or other countries where you have a lot of snow, or it's just our weak forests? So, hier geht's zur Hütte. There's the way to the cabin. Hey, look what I can see there. This snow part here is a part of the roof of my first cabin, so it cannot be completely destroyed. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. 7 trees at one space. Now I know why my forest neighbor told me this is the worst place. It's like Mikado. You know this game Mikado? You have those wooden small branches like pencils, and you switch them and they fall down and they lay one over the next one. It's not so easy to bring one out because some of them have the highest points, but you are not able to move anything that it shakes. And it's like here, so we are all fallen at one place. Which one of us want you to remove it first? Oh God. Here is the cabin. Oh, thank God. At the first sight it looks like there's no damage. But look at this. I'm not sure if you can see it from this direction. I want to show it to you better. There are 3 pine cones close together, and this, my friends, this shows how much damage there is behind when such a tree crown fall down. This here could kill an elephant. Honestly, there is so much energy behind them when they fall down. I have to give you a shorter look, closer look. this pine crow is falling down and just stick into the ground. I am not able to move it because it's so deep inside. Imagine you are in the woods and something like this came down beside you. This crown sticks inside like a spear from a monster. Look how long it is. How deep must it be inside that it still holds in this size? And it came down from somewhere there. Up there. Imagine how much energy there is behind this branch. Unbelievable, really unbelievable. But let's go to the cabin, check if everything is fine, and then I want to know why the camera doesn't send me anything. I show you a video from the forest neighbor where you can see that over the cabin there was 3 trees like this. So normally they grow straight, and then they was, because of the heavy snow, like this over the cabin. And I really thought that was it. The cabin will be destroyed. I'm 100% sure. And the combination of this knowledge and that I got no information from my wildlife cameras anymore really worried me, because I thought now everything is destroyed. So I'm very happy that it looks like everything is fine. A stone fell from my heart is something that we say in German. I don't know if this if this is also the same sentence in other countries. So I have several wildlife cameras here around, because in the past this cabin was used from the hunters and forest owner in the closer area, and they sit there and drank beer and cook something, and when the night was too funny or it was too long, they also spent the night there. And then I've got the cabin and they spent their days and times with my kids, and I was really worried that I maybe disturb the wildlife there. And I installed several cameras here, and some of them can send me directly pictures or videos when an animal is there. So, and then I've got a notification at my app and I can see and watch. But now it's complete dead. I have no idea what's the reason. Maybe it was too cold and the camera battery is dead. I have to check it out. But now I want to go inside because it's really uncomfortable outside now. Come, Micah. This is fine. For everyone who doesn't know my first cabin, welcome inside. This is my safe area, my safe place, and I have everything here that I need. I can spend, if I want to, several weeks here, complete our talk. I have everything. I have solar energy, I have power, I have light, I have food, I have cooking possibilities, I have a place to sleep, I have sorry, a roof on top. I'm so happy that I still have this roof. Yeah, everything what I need is inside here. I have here, or I need to have always grave candles in the winter times. I have them here and there in the fire safe pots. because I have here those solar safer, this big solar station here, and it is damaged when it's in 0 degrees. So I have to heat the cabin a little bit up with the candles, and I have to come from time to time to remove the old and put on new ones. And here is my cooking area. And I have here always this fresh water. So it's also from the toilet. I have a compost toilet outside, and that it doesn't freeze, I also need the candles. Here, this extra part is the sleeping area, and from time to time I have to remove the bed cover, and then I bring it back here. And I have also for the kids extra clothing. Who has kids knows you need a lot of them, and every time if you don't have extra clothes, the kids would need 3 times one, because then they fall down at the ground in a wet area and are completely covered with dirt or something else. So sleeping stuff is also here. And for those people that don't know my forest cabin, this cabin has a whole process with me. As I start to, when I've got this cabin, it was not used for around 20 years. And it looks like not used for 20 years. Here was an old mattress, and there was a lot of mouses inside sleeping there. And yeah, I just have to do a lot, but I'm still not ready. But if you are interested in the process from the forest cabin, oh my stomach, I will add you videos here or here. Should flop it up now. There you can watch the full process if you are interested in, because I cannot show everything today. This candle here is the last one what was still burning. So normally I come on a closer tunnels that I always have enough candles burn here. So I have here the thermometer, and it tells me always the highest temperature and the lowest temperature. And the lowest temperature in the last few days was minus 40.8 degrees. So pretty cold for here. But inside it was not so cold, because otherwise it will be all damaged, the electric and the water. Okay, that was it. I will leave now. It's very uncomfortable outside. It rains and the ground is wet. So when you ask me, my perfect winter would be snow from November till the middle of March, and then the snow can melt and we have directly spring. I love snow, and I wished that we have white Christmas, but now the snow is away and I think we will not get another snow till Christmas. But I wish you all that you can enjoy this very special time, and feel free to write me comments what you think about the snow damage. Is it normal? Is it also normal in northern countries, or is it just that our trees are too weak? And also feel free to write me any comments what kind of snow damage you have. Maybe what I have is very small and you have huge problems because of the snow. I don't know, feel free to write me a comment. And yeah, I'm pretty soon back with new videos, and if you want to check out the forest cabin videos, feel free to do it. I have a lot to do. I have still a lot to do there, and I will start a few projects very soon when it's dry outside, and I hope you will accompany me then too. I wish you a great time, and we see you soon. Bye bye!